I look around and the crowd, everybody's sitting down, watching respectfully, admiring the fact that Mayweather is such a highly skilled prize fighter. I don't see anybody on the edge of their seats. I don't see anybody roaring. It's just a wonderful exhibition. But where's the drama?
Working good. Okay. Just keep turning. Keep turning. It's easy fight. Easy fight. Keep turning. Okay. Keep touching him downstairs. Keep touching him downstairs. Touching with the hook to the body and a straight right hand to the body. Keep running into it. And keep checking him with the hook.
Don't get discouraged now. I'm too stiff. Too tight. Yeah, you're trying to hit him too much with the right. Yeah, hit him in the bottom.
Well, the drama, apparently, Larry, is the continued wait to see whether Floyd Mayweather will get a chance to fight Oscar De La Hoya, or Shane Mosley, or Antonio Margarito, or whoever's next on the list after the elimination of Baldomir here.
You know, I agree with you, and maybe Baldomir is showing those fighters that they have to modify their styles in order to deal with Mayweather.
Carlos Baldomir has landed in single digits in all 9 rounds so far. Harold, has he won any rounds?
No. You know, Jim, Larry Merchant is 100% correct. The crowd's not saying a word. I'd like to go into Floyd's corner and say, you know what, Floyd? You're 9 points ahead. Stand in the middle of the ring and bang with the guy and give the fans their money's worth, because he ain't doing it. Anyway, 9-0, 90-81. Floyd Mayweather Jr. in a very, very unpleasing performance because he's not fighting with the guy.
Larry, I was going to say that before the bell ended. Even though he's winning the fight, it's not to me that overly impressive. When he's comparing himself as being greater than Sugar Ray Leonard and the Tommy Hearns, there's no way in the world those fighters would have been able to hit a man as easy as he's hitting Baldomir, and they wouldn't have sat down and tried to get him out of there with some good combinations instead of landing 1 or 2 punches and taking off, getting the computer points, so to say.
Emmanuel, it's not just Leonard and Hearns. He's been quoted comparing himself favorably to Sugar Ray Robinson.
Oh, my God, I know he didn't do that.
He has been quoted, I repeat.
No.
Well, you know, Robinson, who started his career as a lightweight, was knocking out middleweights with 1 punch.
Yeah, he right now, what he's showing that he's got speed over a slower opponent, and that's all it is. But there's no way in the world a great fighter like he's saying that he is would be performing this way, especially with this audience and this great situation.
When you rank #1 on the pound-for-pound list, you have a right to at least think about Robinson. The whole pound-for-pound concept was invented to try to place Robinson in the sport.
Well, he's the one that created the pound-for-pound myth, everything.
And we're starting to hear some boos now.
But the consensus of most boxing experts, frankly, is that there's still been only one Sugar Ray Robinson.
There never will be anything like him, neither.
Hey, you know, all that is good to talk about while we're watching or not watching much of a fight, because it's not a fair fight, put it that way. And maybe there's nobody who can be in a fair fight with Mayweather the way he's fighting now.
Baldomir lands a sweeping left hook. It had no effect on Mayweather. Baldomir makes contact with a little right hand. But frankly, there's no snap on Carlos's punches. He's just waving at it.
Well, I would like to see Floyd myself still fight Margarito, and not just say it because I manage him. I would like to see him fight the IBF champion, Kermit Cintron.
Cintron is long-armed and hits hard with the right hand. Does he really have the sophistication?
He's a big man, 5'11", and a good puncher. And Margarito is too, because he will not do what he's doing to those guys that he's doing tonight.
10 rounds in the books. If something different happens, we'll let you know.
You're not bleeding anymore. You got 2 rounds, Carlos. Just 2 rounds to do it. Yeah, come on. Then jab in there, do something. Come on, we can still do this.
Keep touching downstairs. Take a nice deep breath. Breathe deep. Yeah, breathe deep. Listen, breathe deep. Every time you touch him with this stiff jab downstairs, he bracing. Train him 2 times down there and check him with a hard hook.
Fans are starting to trickle out of the arena.
In the 10th round, however, Floyd Mayweather threw only 2 or 3 right hands all round by CompuBox count, and the question becomes, has he damaged his right hand? Doesn't look as though it's significant at this stage in the fight, but of course, as you watch the career of Mayweather, that's one of the question marks, and if he's not throwing the right hand because it hurts, that's news. If he's not throwing it because he's protecting it and he's already won the fight, that's not news. The only time Floyd Mayweather actually suffered a knockdown in his career against Carlos Hernandez in Grand Rapids, Michigan, it was because his hand hurt so badly that he reached down and touched the canvas with it. Hernandez didn't even hit it.
It was his own punch that knocked him down because he hurt his hand.
Baldomir shows enough spirit to occasionally trap Mayweather along the ropes or in the corner and throw a few shots, but he's landing nothing really significant.
It was, for Carlos Baldomir, the year of the blue snow, as someone once said. He just had a great year, made a lot of money for a guy who had never made any.
I started to say, wasn't it green snow in American terms? There's a left hook for Baldomir.
He's not even knowing where he's throwing his punches for the most. He's just throwing punches. But, you know, but still, I don't think Floyd is in serious doubt of getting hit with anything because he sees them coming.
Good quick left hook by Mayweather. Floyd backing up all the time now, just pausing occasionally to pot shot Baldomir as he comes in. Landing clean left hooks in this round. It's a left hook showcase round, and once again brings up the question.
Not many fighters you ever see, Jim, I'm sorry for interrupting, fight as well going backward as Mayweather. And that's really, I think, what separates him from most other even elite fighters.
Joe Calzaghe looked that way going backward in his win over Jeff Lacey, not in his recent showing against Sakio Bika.
But what was interesting with Calzaghe, he can even bend to the inside and start slipping and sliding punches and punching up between and then get back and fight outside again.
He has unique skills. Round 11 looks very much like its predecessors. The only question here is, why is Floyd Mayweather using his right hand so sparingly now? Has something happened to it which could conceivably be a factor in his continuing career? Or is he simply resting the right hand because he doesn't have to use it to keep beating Baldomir?
Baldomir is showing every indication that he would quit if Floyd would really open up with a series of combinations, punches.
Good left hook by Mayweather. It was a left hook round. And at some point, we'll ask about that right hand.
Tiger Woods is leaving the house.
Winky Wright.
Winky Wright's leaving the house.
Last round.
Did Barkley leave with Tiger Woods? I got a hunch where they're going.
Three good minutes of smart boxing. 3 good minutes of smart boxing. That's all I need. 3 good minutes of smart boxing.
You have nothing, champ. Nothing at all. So keep boxing like you're doing just now. You don't need to change because he's frustrated completely. When he turns around,
Go back out there and touch it.
Ladies and gentlemen. Round 12, final round.
CompuBox numbers through the 11th round. A battered Carlos Baldomir, averaging 6 landed punches through 54 punches thrown per round. In other words, connecting at about an 11% connect rate. And Floyd Mayweather averaging 16 out of 38. In other words, a measured tactical performance in which he has thrown just enough and landed just enough to achieve dominance over Baldomir in every round. There hasn't been a moment of real excitement since the opening bell.
The only excitement, Jim, is right now, because a lot of people laid 2-to-1 odds that this fight would go the full 12 rounds. For them, this is a very exciting round.
Mayweather grinning at Baldomir in center ring. Robinson Lamata, it hasn't been.
Yeah, but this is not what great fighters would be doing. Especially get a guy you can hit with a right hand anytime.